This time on IRB Sevens World, we're in the entertainment capital of America for the USA Sevens, where we come face to face with the man they're calling the fastest rugby player of them all, Carlin Isles. We have a mid-season report from two-time champions stateside, the Pumas of Argentina. And of course, there's all the best of the action from 3 record-breaking days at the Sam Boyd Stadium. Rugby Sevens back then in the bright lights of Las Vegas for round 5 of the HSBC Sevens World Series, the USA Sevens. The neon lights of Fremont Street welcoming in the teams at what's become a traditional celebration of the Las Vegas spirit. Defending champions Samoa ever popular, and with their hordes of fans, even more support though for the hosts USA. So as we edge towards the halfway stage in the season, New Zealand's consistency puts them 21 points clear of a chasing pack headed by Kenya. A sense though that anything is possible at the Sam Boyd Stadium. And it was a biggest ever day one crowd that streamed in to watch Fiji kick off proceedings after their all-time low in New Zealand a week ago against the champions of Wellington, England.
1 minute, 24 seconds to go. The break of Masalevu. Masalevu with pace. Edgerly can't get close to him. Well, what a crucial score that
is. Next up for the Fijians was Scotland, another side they lost to in Wellington en route to their first ever appearance in a bowl, so another chance to make amends.
Hands on the ball by Viri, the try scorer for Fiji. Oh, footwork on the outside, Iletinai! What brilliance from the flying Fijian winger. What about that for a try? That is individual brilliance, that's individual skill, that's Fijian flair.
England were now in need of any kind of result against one of their bogey teams this season.
Back to Portugal, and advantage as well. They've got 2 men on the side. Away goes Duarte Moreira. Well, how critical is that? Portugal 21, England, the winners of the cup final only last week, losing by 16 points.
So in the last game of the pool, the equation's simple. Scotland needed a win, England needed victory by 13 points.
Here's Andy Turnbull. Oh, he's got away one, and there's the support, and it's tremendous work.
Among the 16 sides in Las Vegas, one could boast rare title-winning credentials in America over recent years.
Well, you know, there isn't really a reason why we play so well in America. But I have to say, we do feel very comfortable playing here. And luckily, we normally have very good tournaments and good performances.
Back in 2004, Romagnoli kicked off the Pumas' first ever IRB Sevens Cup win in Carson, Los Angeles.
The team in 2004 had been together for a while and worked well together. And the result of that was being able to win our first ever cup title. We were able to beat New Zealand for the very first time. And for us as players, and for Argentina as a nation, it was a very, very special tournament to win.
And lightning was to strike twice in 2009 in San Diego. England the opponents this time against a team full of future test caps.
The 2009 team was also a very good team. They had some great players. I'd played with many of them myself until I retired in 2008. They were a really important evolution and development for Rugby Sevens in Argentina. They played really well in San Diego, winning the tournament there, and then they went on to the Rugby World Cup Sevens in Dubai shortly after, and finished runners-up.
But here in Las Vegas, the head coach facing up to the reality of arguably the toughest of the groups.
In our pool here, we have Wales, France and New Zealand. So it's a very hard group to be in. and we're going to have to play really well to qualify for the quarterfinals. But hopefully we can go on and win our third tournament.
Wales up first for them in Pool C, and they were out to deal Argentina's quest for a third USA title an instant blow.
And there's a good step through the line.
Lovely run by Putna. Oh, he's got there. Matthew Putna.
The Pumas rocked, but Ramiro Moyano got them back on track. His cool finish just enough for victory against France to leave the pool on a knife edge. New Zealand arrived in Vegas plagued by injury. No captain DJ Forbes, no vice-captain Lotte Raikambula, no top try-scorer Kurt Baker. But still they found a way to shine against France.
Advantage here, advantage Betlam. Now it's Tuatangaloa.
Wales's final pool match against France was a case of all or nothing for both.
This is Will Thomas. Thomas with a sidestep. Thomas turns it southbound. So Jones, who kicked a penalty last night, trying to give his team the win. He's given them a lead.
Yeah, run him on.
The only way the Pumas could progress now was to beat New Zealand and beat them well. Could they summon the spirit of years gone by?
Now one of the fielders, Belgium Tuatangaloa, who limped off yesterday, and you wouldn't believe it that he limped off yesterday with ice and a worry about his ankle. Here comes Belgium Tuatangaloa of New Zealand.
The series' second-place team, Wellington runners-up Kenya, started against Canada in Pool B. World Cup star Taylor Paris typifying the Canuck spirit with a try-saving tackle early on.
And once again, Canada knocking at the door just outside the 22. Duke with a chip ahead, races on. Duke headed towards the try zone. Touch it down, try Canada.
South Africa kicked off their campaign with an emphatic win against Uruguay. Cornel Hendricks too quick and too slick for Los Terros with 2 of the box tries. South Africa and Canada both winning through to the cup quarters, but only one of them could top the pool.
Good vision. Elport seen the space.
Nicely done, Hendricks inside into Deepanar.
I'm Carlin Niles, and I play for USA Rugby Sevens.
This is Carlin Niles. This is the man with the incredible reputation. One of the top 40 in the world.
I only started playing rugby 6 months ago.
He's one of the quickest players that you will see on the circuit. Keep an eye out for him.
But I can run 100 meters in 10.13.
There he goes, Carlin Niles. I'll tell you what, he is quick. He will just put the foot down.
Coming into the USA Sevens, amazingly, one of the most talked about rugby players on the planet was America's Carlin Niles. In a game designed for speed, this sprinter is turning heads.
To be the most talked about rugby player at the moment, it was kind of like a dream come true. Before I started playing rugby, I kind of had that vision. And I wanted to show other people and show myself what I could do and prove to people, do whatever you want to do. If you believe and work hard, then you can do anything. So to me, it's an honor, it's a true honor, and I'm so thankful for it.
Wide out, here he goes, Isles. Well, end of story.
Isles only started his rugby journey a matter of months ago, but almost overnight has become an internet and media sensation.
I see my YouTube video with millions of hits, man, it's just crazy. And I can't even believe it myself. I'm looking like, wow, millions of people are watching my video and they love it and they Facebook me and Twitter me. And it's just like, it's just so unreal. And I just can't believe it, but man, it's crazy. I know I got a long ways to go to keep improving. I'm working on other tactics. I'm working on my kicking, switching, running lines. For me, having good integrity and having a good name for myself is really important for me, because it not only affects myself, but it affects my teammates and people around me. Am I the fastest man in rugby? I think I am. People say I am, but I guess we'll find out.
And as Matt Hawkins led the hosts out for their opener against Australia, they kept all of that rapid fire in reserve on the bench. Australia with a 4-try lead, including this one from captain Jesse Parahi, before Isles showed his unique abilities late in the second half.
Now the U.S. is going to if Isles picks this up, he'll be gone. There he goes. There's a rabbit loose, and they're not going to get him. Just that easy. Nice work.
Defending champions Samoa faced Spain first up, and an early 2-try deficit. But the Samoans drew level and went on the attack late in the game.
Tupo, through the hands it goes, Tulu. Iono in the corner, Iono! Has that won the game for Samoa? Well, that is the pressure, that is the relief, and that is the happy smile from the captain of Samoa, Afa Iono.
Australia next up for impressive Spain. Lewis Holland opening the scoring for the Wallabies, but Spain full of confidence and sensing an opportunity.
He's off his feet! So Australia must turn the ball over. Glenn Lewis rolls. Oh, goodness, outside. And try time here, surely. Oh, what a tackle by McMahon. Oh, McMahon came across brilliantly on Javier Canosa, but the support play for Spain has to be admired.
Spain's win giving them and the USA a chance to make the cup quarters as they faced each other. Carlin Isles' second try of the weekend setting the Eagles on their way, but with points difference crucial, still they needed more.
If the U.S. could just find a way to just get out of this half now. Here comes Carlin Isles, the spinster. Isles has won the break. Isles, they're not going to catch the 36th fastest man in the United States. Down he goes for the try. The U.S. with a lot of men out. Throw it 2 more times to be able to try. Here's the pass. This is it. Here's the race to the corner. The United States will go to the cup. This kick for grins. And it goes right through Suniula. And the Eagles, lots of grins.
Host USA through to the last 8 to face Fiji at the end of day 2. All the best of the knockout action still to come. Welcome back to the USA Sevens in Las Vegas, and it was a biggest ever crowd at the Sam Boyd Stadium for the Cup quarter-finals as the home team faced Fiji in the first of the knockout matches. The Eagles without captain Matt Hawkins for 1 match, but with the lion's share of the support behind them. That man Carlin Isles was at the centre of things again early on, but crucially they were held up and pushed into touch by the Fijians. Could they get that all-important first try?
Great take there by Zach Test. Zach Test, good push off, and he's got the try.
Wow.
No sooner had Test put Alex Magelby's men ahead, Fiji struck back either side of half-time. Yasa Veramalua and Ilai Tinai giving them the lead. A further exchange of tries, including this one for Luke Hume, brought the Eagles back to within 7 points. Could they strike again to force extra time?
A real chance here. Nua goes wide to Hume again. The try is there. It's a good effort. It's a tremendous effort. Oh, by a whisker it has passed the upright on the right-hand side.
New Zealand made a 5th semi-final of the season, coming through a tough second quarter-final against Canada, largely thanks to one of their own Fijians.
And Raikkonen right against the touchline will run away for a try. Will run 60 metres and jog it in.
Samoa and Scotland fought out another close match in the third quarter-final. Mark Robertson showing great strength to give the Scots the lead, but it was short-lived. Samoa's captain Afa Iono drawing them level as both sides looked to deliver the final blow.
Robertson sort of shrugged off, but Weir goes in to support. Now there's numbers out wide here for Samoa. A 2-on-1 on the outside. Big charge for the line and the shrug off. James Johnson tries to go round, but it's Ruapini Lavasa with his third try of the tournament.
And the fourth quarter-final pitted Wales against an ever-improving South Africa.
Dipina switches to Branko de Prier. Oh, my word, that was brilliant, absolutely amazing. And this is a chance here inside from Dipina, and it goes to Cornel Hendricks. This is Delpo. Oh, what a switch! Absolute brilliance here to Chris Strye.
The Blitzbokker hitting a rich vein of form at the end of day 2, and they would face Samoa in the semis on day 3. But first it would be arch rivals Fiji and New Zealand to kick off the business end of the tournament. Another classic in the offing as the teams ran out into the Sam Boyd Arena. New Zealand looking to reach their 4th final of the season, the Fijians their 2nd.
Sam Dixon, very good on the high leaping play, which could be vital. Short pass, Mickelson, untouched.
Touch, set.
Being land for New Zealand. In past Thama. New Zealand look on fire here.
The Kiwis 14-0 up at half-time, but after the break, the Fijians powered back. Yasa Varamalua with 1 converted try. They needed 1 more to tie up the game.
So here is Fiji. They are dangerous. They got the big strike runners. Whenever they get the ball, it's red light flashing, isn't it, for the New Zealand players? That's one that doesn't connect. Here's the man that scored the try. Jasa, very Malua, a new young exciting talent, and gets away and frees it up and running hard with the ball now is Samasoni. Very, very a wonderful break and a wonderful try for Samasoni. Very, very.
14 all, so extra time needed to separate the sides, and it was Fiji with the first chance for a sudden death winner. Eli Tinai's drop goal penalty narrowly missing though to give New Zealand fresh hope.
Set.
So let's look for the run from Khan. He's trying to find that gap, but the Fijians are onto him, especially Pene Rabai, who's playing his first tournament. Ben Lamb tries to crash.
Yeah, missed opportunity.
Side pass to David Raikkonen. What to beat? Raikkonen. He's got the winning try for New Zealand. David Raikkonen, and New Zealand march through to the Las Vegas final.
But who would they face there? The defending champions Samoa and their amassed support, or the form side South Africa?
Frankie Horn. Lovely offload into Delport. Goes wide into, this is Whiteley. Whiteley driving on. Good momentum. Here's Chris Strye. He'll go for it. Brilliantly held up, just right on the line. But the try is there for Cornel Hendricks. a penalty for Samoa. Big chance here. Rupeni Lavasa. He's got an overlap on the right from Apale into the hands of Tululu.
The tightest of games locked at 7-all, and with the clock ticking down, Samoa and Lololui with the chance to seal victory.
He struck it well, but it's just gone the wrong side of the right upright.
More extra time, more strain and stress on the sidelines. And it was Samoa who looked set to snatch the win early on. Replacement Cheslin Colby, the saviour for South Africa, with a try-saving tackle as the Blitzbokker went in search of the golden try.
Mbavani. Oh, turned over. Oh, this is going to be, is it a penalty? It's going to be a chance because of height. Well, why didn't they take the kick? But it's going to be Sinatla anyway. It is Sinatla to take South Africa into the final.
In the other trophies, Australia captain Jesse Parahi was among the scorers as they beat Uruguay to the Shield. Terry Bourahua was the match winner for France against Argentina in the Bowl. Canada captain Nanyak Dala crashed over for victory against Scotland, the Canucks upgrading their Wellington Bowl to a plate in Vegas. And Robert Lilo Maiava's try in extra time clinched third place for Samoa against Fiji. But who would scoop the USA Sevens Cup? Series leaders New Zealand, last victorious here in 2008, or South Africa, champions of Vegas 2 years ago and in search of a first title since 2011.
The ball standing there, South Africa taking it away to the right, and it's gone to big Frankie Horn. And first penalty goes to South Africa, taken quickly by Delport. He's going to be held up and driven back by New Zealand. But there's the dive, and the referee says a try. And South Africa are on the board first with Warren Whiteley.
Goes out wide. This is Whiteley. Comes inside to Hendricks. Tremendous defence there from Ben Lam, but it's a penalty. Off goes Branko de Prier. But very focused were New Zealand in defence. Oh, it's a good ball to Chris Dry. Oh, that was a red cross pass, that was. But it's still played. Now Frankie Horn. Oh, brilliant pass inside. Branko de Prier is going to go himself under the post. This is the third try. Well, his return has been absolutely vital to South Africa.
The Blitzbokker in devastating form, and they quickly fashioned another. Chris Dry collecting the ball from a line out and crashing over for his second try. The All Black Sevens stunned.
Three, set it, come it back, someone working into another contact if we have to, not for the sake of it. We get it and then we start working.
Coach Titchens with the instructions, but Branko du Prier added another to give the Boks a 35-0 lead. Ben Lam's bruising effort brought the first of 3 second-half Kiwi tries, but the damage done, and South Africa even had the final say.
Here's Branko du Prier again. Has he got away? Not quite. Just almost caught from Gilles Kaka. Now the race is with Dipinaar. Dipinaar's got away.
40 points against the series leaders, no mean feat, and a second USA title in 3 years for the emotional Blitzbokker.
It feels good to put the points on New Zealand and just to get back into the game and do what we do best and go out and enjoy the game.
Just what the guys showed a lot of heart, and when we put down New Zealand like 35-0, it was just amazing. But we knew we had to keep them there because they're good for coming back into the game, and they got a big bunch of playmakers and strong runners and stuff. So you just have to keep them away from our goal line, and yeah, the guys did that, and it was phenomenal.
So 5 tournaments played this season and already 5 different winners. South Africa shooting up to second in the HSBC Sevens World Series standings as the season ticks past the halfway stage. New Zealand ever consistent and now 23 points clear, heading for round 6 in Hong Kong. We'll see you there.